Hi there, my name is Luke. Welcome to the Python Beginner to Pro first class on Foundational Concepts. Hi, welcome to the Beginner to Pro class on Python. In this first class, we're going to cover the basics of Python, including installation and setup, data types, variables, and basic syntax. My name is Luke, and I'm going to be your guide as you embark on this great Python journey. The purpose of this first class is to learn fundamentals of Python, which includes some history, what Python is, how to install it. We're going to cover data types, variables, basic syntax, and some code examples. This is the first of 12 classes. By the end of this program, you're going to be able to read and write in Python. If you've not already downloaded the tools, including course requirements, class PowerPoints, multiple choice exams, interactive evaluations, please go to our website. You can pause the video and do so now. Our interactive multiple choice exam evaluations at the end of each class are going to provide you with immediate feedback. This is really what differentiates us from other Python training classes and is going to speed up your learning, saving hours of studying time, because you're only going to be reviewing the material that you missed, and all the other material that you got right. We're not going to be recommending that feedback. You'll learn much faster than you do in other courses. And we're using AI to basically to provide that information to you. So without further ado, let's go to the next slide. So what is Python? Python's a high-level general-purpose programming language that was first released in 1991 by Guido van Rossum. You can see him there drinking a beer in his Google t-shirt. In December of 1989, story goes that van Rossum had been looking for a hobby programming project that would keep him busy during his Christmas holiday. That was back in 1989. That's when Python was born. He was in a slightly odd mood, so he named it after the comedy group Monty Python, which he was watching on TV at the time. What's important really about Python is Guido's philosophy on why he created it. He wanted a computer programming for everybody. What does that mean, computer programming for everybody? That means it's easy to understand, intuitive language, just as powerful as other programming languages. It's open source, so anybody can use it. It's downloaded on the net for free. The code is understandable, just like plain English, and it's suitable to do everyday tasks, so it's powerful. So Python really, because of this philosophy and also the strength, Python gained popularity in the tech industry due to its simplicity and its ease of use, its versatility. Can also be used for a wide variety of tasks, which we're going to teach in this class, including web development, data analytics, artificial intelligence, scientific computing. Python's popularity has really grown in significant years. It's always been in the top 10, even since 2004. And Google, for example, uses Python for a wide variety of tasks, including web crawling, data analytics, machine learning, and other companies use Python, including Dropbox, Instagram, and Netflix. Google, Dropbox, and Microsoft are companies that Guido worked at after inventing Python. Python's popularity is due in part to its large active community of developers who have created many powerful libraries and tools for the language, which you guys can download and use. So it not only makes it powerful, but you can leverage other people's code and use it since it's open source. So Python is a very attractive choice for many developers, and particularly those working in data science and machine learning. So what is Python? Python is an interpreted high-level general-purpose programming language. So the concepts here of interpreted, high-level, and general-purpose, we're just going to cover each of those on the left. Interpreted means Python code can be executed directly without the need for a compilation step, which makes it easier to write and debug code. High level means that Python's code is much closer to human language than machine language, making it more readable and easier to understand. General purpose means that Python can be used for a wide variety of tasks, such as web development, data analysis, scientific computing, and artificial intelligence. Python's flexibility and versatility have made it a popular choice for programmers across many industries. On the right, there's three other reasons I wanted to cover that's important to understand. Why Python? Because it's free, it's portable, and it's powerful. Let's get into each of these. It's free. You can download and install Python. It's free and easy. Source code is easily accessible. Free does not mean supported. There's a huge online community on GitHub and on the internet. You can ask questions. There's blogs. So you do have support, but it's not like a purchased software. It's portable, meaning Python runs on virtually every major platform used today. You just need to have a compatible Python interpreter installed for it to run. And it's powerful, meaning it has dynamic typing, built-in types and tools, library utilities, and automatic memory management. So don't worry if you don't understand all of these concepts under it's powerful. We're going to cover those in the class. But what's really the main thing to understand is Python's an interpreted high-level general purpose language. It's free for everybody, so that levels the playing field. So everybody who uses Python as a programming language, you don't have to have a lot of background. You can download it for free. You can play with it. You don't need any upfront costs to use Python. And you just need to spend a bit of time studying and working on Python to be able to be successful in Python. So many of you that clicked on the video are probably interested in, well, why should I learn Python? What's in it for me? So I thought I'd include a slide here on Python developers' average salary dynamics and based on experience. So like most other jobs, Python developers have the following levels of experience: junior, middle, and senior. And that implies different skill sets and salaries. To the right, you can find a bar chart that shows how much Python developers get paid in the US between 2017 and 2020 in terms of their experience, and kind of allows you to see some changes in their salary. What's important to notice on this chart is that both the salary and the demand are steadily increasing over time, and that's true today. So this range can be influenced by a multitude of factors, such as the programmer's skill level, the years of experience, the company they work for, the job conditions. So I'm just going to click on that link that I put in the PowerPoint, and let's look at what DDI development says about it. It says, what's the average developer in the US and other countries in the world? And if you scroll down, you can read through this. But it just basically gives the ranges depending on where you live in the US. Like in Massachusetts, average developer salary is about 140. Again, this depends on skill level and location, but it's just important to note. And then if you're not looking at this in the US, there's other information here on where you're located, and you can also look at the charts and the data. But what's important to remember is as AI, machine learning, and multiple companies adopt Python, it creates more demand, which is why all these bars keep going up over time, which is good. So that's so you're in the right place to learn Python. So let's continue on, and I'll let you guys click on this link and do your own research. Thank you so much. So now it brings us to starting on Python. Let's download, do an installation and setup. This is the download slide. You can also download these instructions. This is for Windows. If you have Linux or Apple, there's download instructions on the website that tell you how to download those. If you're on Windows, you can pause the video here and then go through the 9 steps. Or you can continue to watch the video right after this slide. I'm going to insert an example of how to do this. Okay, today we're going to do an example to install a Python on a Windows machine. There's 9 steps. We're going to follow those steps. First, go to python.org, python.org downloads. Once you're at the this location, make sure you have a little lock here, which means it's a safe site. And then the next, we go to the Downloads button on the menu bar, which is this one here. Click on it once. And then we're going to come here, download the latest version for Windows. Now, Python 3, these numbers may change. It might be 3.12, 3.13, etc. Don't worry about that. It means you're just downloading the latest version. So we're going to choose the Windows installer option for the version we want to install. So we're going to click on this once, and it's going to download. And you can see the download will happen on the screen. Once the installer is downloaded, you can double click on this. And if you hover over it, it'll say here on the exe file, if you double click on it, it'll open up this. This window here is for an app. This is Microsoft Verified. Because this is a lock on it, we don't necessarily have to go to the App Store. I'm going to click Install anyway. And then once we're here, you're going to follow the instructions on the wizard. We're going to go add Python to path, and then we're going to click Install Now. So then it's going to go to install it says, do you want to make this changes to your device, and say yes. I've already done this, so I'm not going to say yes. I'm going to say no. So I canceled the installation because I've already installed it. But then once the installation is complete, you can then open the Python interpreter. So what you do is you go to then you type Python, and up on the screen will come the app that was just installed, which is Python 3.6, and we'll click on that. So you notice this is 3.6. I'm using an older version, and the version that was just downloaded is 3.11. And then once we're here, to verify that Python is installed correctly, we're going to try some code. We're going to say print, and this is a very common thing that you see a lot in training. It's going to say hello world in quotes. So this is Python script right here. This is print. It's asking the computer, please print this on the screen. And if it's a string, it says hello world, and we're just going to hit enter. And it does. It executes the command. It says print what's in the quotes, hello world, which is the string. And the string is hello world. And we'll get to add to that in the next lessons coming up. So that means the Python was installed correctly. The exact steps may vary depending on the version of Python you're installing or your operating system. So if you have a Windows machine or Linux, or you're on Apple, the instructions are on the website. So please go to the website and download those. Thank you. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please leave us a thumbs up. There's be subsequent videos following this one, and also there's a link below the video for other things that you could click on our website. Have a great day. Bye-bye.